previously we have seen our firing circuit configuration and its load response for different firing angles 0 to 90 degrees. Now we will connect RC firing circuit which gives response up to 120 degrees. So 0 degrees to 120 degrees we can regulate the thyristor. So this figure 2.1b shows its circuit diagram. So based on the circuit diagram we will connect the connections in the kit. So this is our experimental kit, and see here this is the RC triggering circuit. So you can see the resistance and the capacitance value and diode D2, D1 and 3 terminals, and this circuit is internally connected. So we have to use these terminals to make the other connections. Okay. So let's start from the phase terminal. So here the phase terminal is connected to the variable resistance terminal. So this connection according to the circuit diagram we are making the connections now. And the second connection, which is from neutral point to the capacitor second end, which means this is the neutral point of the input supply. So from this point, and this is the capacitor terminal second end. So connect here. So we have done those connections, and now we need to connect the gate terminal of the thyristor to its midpoint, which means this green gate terminal, is connected to the, here also green terminal you can see, which is a G gate terminal. So this connection we have to do according to the circuit diagram. Now see, we have done this connection as well as this connection. So gate terminal connection, and now thyristor anode is connected to load B, and R and diode combination is connected to load terminal A. So we will connect that. So this is R and diode combination connection. So here this terminal is connected to load A, load terminal A, and load B terminal is given to the thyristor, load B. So this is load B terminal. So this load B terminal is given to the thyristor anode terminal. See here. So load B point is given to the thyristor anode, and A point is given to the resistance and diode combination. Now we need to connect this cathode terminal to the capacitor. We can connect here, or we can directly connect to the neutral point, because already this capacitor is connected to the neutral point. So we can connect here or here. So we can do these connections. So this cathode is going to connect to the neutral point. So that connection also we will see. We will do that connection also. So this is the cathode terminal of the thyristor, and this cathode terminal is connected to the neutral one. No, sorry, of neutral terminal. So according to the circuit diagrams we have made all the connections, and these internal connections have already been connected internally. These are the internal connections simply, and remaining connections we have done, all the connections we have done. Okay. Please cross check once again while making the connections. And now I have connected this load terminals to the CRO, and I kept this notch, which is the variable resistive notch, at the maximum point. This is the maximum point, and I turned on the circuit. After making all these connections, I have turned on the circuit, and the load voltage, you can see the complete half pulses. See, you can see the complete half pulses, which means this notch is at the maximum position. That means the the firing angle alpha will be at very minimum position. So that is the reason why we are having the pulse maximum of the means maximum positive cycle is appearing at the load, because here also we are connecting a single thyristor. So only we will get 180 degrees. The negative, we won't get any negative cycle here. See, for the negative cycle, the output load, the load voltage or the output voltage is 0. Okay. So if we want to control from 0 to 120 degrees, we need to see, I am wearing this notch. You can observe the change in the output waveform. You can see the change in output waveform clearly. Now you can see, because I have varied this notch so that the output waveform is regulating or controlling, because we are regulating the thyristor. And further we can decrease the notch so that we can see different firing angles and the control on the load voltage. Okay, now see, the load voltage is 90 degrees now. So half of the peak is appearing at the load. So it is at 90 degrees now. Similarly, this RC triggering will work up to 120 degrees. So up to 120 it will come. So very slowly we need to regulate this notch. You can see this is at 120 degree. After 120 it is coming to 0. See, this is 120 degree. You can see this pulse. So very slowly we need to regulate this notch, otherwise it will come to 0. So 120 degrees, see the pulse, majority of the pulse is breaking here. So this is 90 degrees point and this is 120 degrees point. After 120, if you still regulate or if you still decrease, it will become 0. Now you can see it is completely 0 now. There is no load voltage because the thyristor is turned off. And if you keep it maximum, you will get the complete waveform. Okay. So this is RC triggering.